So we just got a really nice gift from a family member, a Ninja Woodfire outdoor oven, and we are excited to try it out. Just got it out of the box a little while ago, and we want to make some pizza. We love making pizza at home, and this oven should be the perfect tool for doing that. Um, so we thought we'd go ahead and make this video and share our experience, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, so we're going to make some dough for a pizza crust. And I got all my stuff laid out here, getting ready to do it. And it's a real simple recipe, doesn't take long, but the steps are important. So we'll get started. All right, so we'll get started here. Now we're using pizza flour. This happens to be a King Arthur brand. We've had real good success using this, and it's definitely better than regular all-purpose flour. So pizza flour. So first step is I'm going to put my water, 3/4 of a cup of water that I've measured out in this bowl, and my yeast and my sugar. And once we put the yeast and sugar in the warm water, we're going to give it about 5 minutes to proof the yeast. The water should be lukewarm, 105 to 110 degrees. Easy way to do it is just put a measuring cup like this in the microwave for about 20-30 seconds, and that gets it the right temperature. We're going to put our water in, and we are using 1/8 of a teaspoon of yeast. And then 1 tablespoon of sugar. All right, so we waited and we let our yeast activate. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to start adding our flour. Now, what I do is it takes 2 cups of flour. I've measured it out. Actually, if you notice, it's really full. I've got a little bit more because I'm going to need some extra flour at the end to put on the dough ball so it doesn't get sticky. So that's why I've got extra. So we're going to start adding some flour in and stirring it. Get it mixed up. And then at this point, as the dough gets stiff, it's easier to just work it in with your hands. That's why I wear these gloves, keep it sanitary. So what I want to do is I'm going to form a nice stiff ball of dough that's not too sticky. All right, so I got that formed into a nice stiff ball of dough right there. That's good. And so there's my little bit of flour that I had left. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flour it and flour my bowl. So as it rises, it won't stick. So now we're going to put the lid on it, and we're going to let it sit 12 to 24 hours. That's what it takes, a minimum of 12 up to 24 hours for the rising at room temperature. And so tomorrow we'll come back and we're going to make some pizza. All right, so we're back. Our pizza dough has been rising since yesterday evening. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take the dough out of the bowl. We want to make 2 pizzas, so we're going to separate it. So I've got some parchment paper right here. Put a little flour right there. All right, so an easy way to separate it evenly is to take a knife, and I can go right down the middle. So I'm going to form 2 balls of dough. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil on the outside. Not much. Then I'm going to put my dough balls back into the bowl. I'm going to let these do a second rise, about a half hour to 45 minutes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stretch our dough into our 12-inch pizza sizes. Oh yeah, look at that. Only took 8 minutes. Crust looks really good. Can't wait to try it. Looks pretty good.